Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Mahorn is out there with Lambeer. Then there's Aguirre. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dumars in at the 2.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Isaiah Thomas puts the pass right on the money. Here's James. Smith outside. James with it. And here's Love from the arc. Irving double team. Smith right side over Lambeer. Goes up again. Hits another look. Thompson with the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Mahorn.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot.
Outside Irving. For 3, Smith. Smith missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler, rush hour handles, and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Pistons. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here are the Pistons. Thomas passes to Mahorn. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Irving against Thomas. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here is Smith. The offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Rebounded by Lambeer. Detroit with the ball. Here's Aguirre. Rebound by Dellavedova. Gets it off, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Aguirre. Dumars is out there with Thomas. Then there's Mahorn, and it's Lambeer. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Connects from three-point range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jefferson passing to Fry. Nice D from Lambier. Pistons leading by 3. And Thomas, here we go, outside Dumars. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Now here's Jefferson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Lambier. And here is Thomas. Here's Mahorn. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Kevin Love comes in for LeBron. J.R. Smith's checked in for Jones. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Lambier makes it off the glass. Lambier's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Irving passes to Thompson. Jefferson bounce pass. Love inside. Rodman covering. And that one's good. Love.
So impressive how quick Love gets his shot off. And I mean, even when the defense is on him, he knows how to use his size to his advantage.
That one falls.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Smith scanning the floor. There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. It's stolen by Smith.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's Love for 3. Another miss by Love. Just 3 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so is Detroit in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They've been out of sync in this shooting, struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter, just a...
Get up and get loud.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Isaiah Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Smith for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Lambier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist here tonight.
Hey, the defense had no chance right there, even with the contact. Dumars knows exactly what he needs to do to still score.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Love looking around. Dumars against Smith. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 13. Outside Thomas. Kicks it out to Rodman.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes.
And here's Cleveland. And a wide open look for Irving. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Thompson with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rodman with the bucket.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Smith. Four on the shot clock. James wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 13. Thomas passes to Lambier. The Pistons working the ball around now. Outside for Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Where there's contact, usually Bill Lambier is in the neighborhood now. He thrives off of it and often instigates it.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Jones checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Horn checked in for Detroit. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Passes to Jefferson. Now, here's Fry. Lambier defending. And Fry kicks to Dellavedova. Over Thomas. And it's Dellavedova missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Thomas passes to Mahorn. Basket good. Mahorn's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. You've got Mahorn. Thomas is out there with Dumars. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Lambeer in its center. Thomas passes to Mahorn. And finished off by Mahorn.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Smith outside. Back to James. Lets the three fly. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. The pass to Aguirre. It's Thomas, high post. Zeke slicing through the heart of the defense. Isaiah Thomas with 2.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Irving kicks to James. Smith outside. Pass to Love. Corner shot. Here's Thompson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Smith outside. Irving against Thomas. Got a piece of it. Outside Dumars. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trailed by 19. Smith outside. Thompson finds Irving. Now here is Smith, covered by Dumars. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jones comes in for James. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. And another great look at the 2K drive. Dellavedova kicks to Williams. And Fry has it in the corner. The dish to Dellavedova. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. And it's Dellavedova missing. Outside Dumars. Aguirre passes to Dawkins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Williams with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Ahead. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Dellavedova.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically, how he finds the open man. Nice.
Here's Mahorn. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.